Hi everyone. So happy Monday. 5 more days till Christmas. But today I'm going to be showing you how to make this little DIY. You can either use it as like a snowman cap or you can string it up and use it as a garland. So what you're going to need, and ain't nothing on here going to be perfect, okay? So if you're looking for perfect, go elsewhere. I'm just saying. And this is already taking longer than I thought, so this might be a 2-day project. It might be Tuesday till you see it. But first of all, I'm just using regular yarn, and this is like a 3-strand. So what I'm doing is I'm going to separate the strands because it's too thick to weave through the, oh, and that's the other thing you're going to need is some empty toilet paper rolls, and you're going to want to cut them down into like 1/4 inch strips about. And it probably work better if you have thinner yarn. I'm not sure if embroidery floss would work. Probably like oh, what do you call stuff that you can buy at the Dollar Tree, just the cheap jute string or that type of stuff would be easy too. Of course, I gotta do everything the hard way. I'm just using what I have. So after I got these strands pulled apart, and I cut these too long, so then I am folding them into about like maybe like 6-inch strips. So that's really what you're going to need is like 6-inch strips of yarn. And now I have 3 of those 6-inch strips. Fold those in half, leave a loop. Take your cut toilet paper roll, stick the loop part through the toilet paper roll first, then push the remaining strands through the hole, and then pull that. And that's another thing that's harder to do with this type of yarn is to pull it through. So sometimes I have to like come out and just take individual strands to pull it through to tighten it. So you just want to have enough of remaining so that you can bundle it up at the top, tie it off, and cut it down. Okay? So I'm going to continue to go through and do this. And remember, if your hands aren't quite as agile, you're going to need longer than 6-inch length of yarn because it is a little bit precarious to get it through that hole. So I'm doubling it over with the loop at the top. Okay, trying to make all these even at the bottom. Then putting the loop inside the toilet paper roll first, and then pushing those loose strands through the hole and pulling tautly. And I discovered that for my yarn, I needed 12 of these loops of 3, which would be 36 of the 6-inch strips of yarn, just to give you an idea of how much you're going to have to cut at the beginning, unless you're like me and just do one step at a time. So you got the idea, and I'll bring you back when I get this second little hat, toboggan, whatever you call it. I don't know what you call it, but I'll bring you back whenever I get that part done. And I saw this little garland done on Decorate with Dana's channel. So if you want to see a better tutorial, go to Decorate with Dana. And hers is a lot easier to follow probably than mine. But I just wanted to give you guys ideas for the holidays. If you maybe need a kids project or a board, this is pretty simple. It's just time consuming, unless you get better yarn. Alrighty, so I'll bring you back after I get the rest done. Okay guys, so here's that finished product of getting all the yarn around and pulled through. And I have about a 3-4 inch strip of, I'm using a different color yarn to make it pop a little bit. I wish I had red, but I don't, that I can find. So I'm just going to tie this off, tie it around the top. And if you're having a different color, you're going to want to really try to disguise it. So you're going to want to like make a tight knot so that it doesn't stick out a lot, and you can cut it down far. Alright, and then I'm going to shave off all this extra yarn so that it a little bit neater. If you don't have patience, I don't recommend this product. This craft. Okay, so I'm just gonna shave this off. Make sure you do it over a flat surface because it's very messy. And make sure you trim the outsides a little bit more because it looks a little neater in my opinion. To have the fluff sticking up more than on the outsides, it just kind of looks like hair if it's on the outside. Alright, so then you get the little powder puff, as my daughter and I used to call it when we used to put her hair in ponytails. And gotta try to work with that knot there. I guess that's why the other woman just used all white. But you can always put this part on the back side, you know, whenever you do, if you're making a garland for it. And I'm just pulling this up a little to make it a little bit even. Okay, so that's 2 done. I'm making a short string. I didn't expect it to be this much work. So I'm going to do a few more and then make a garland and show y'all. So thanks for watching guys, and I will put the end result pictures at the end. So you guys have a blessed Christmas week. Take care. Love you. God bless. Bye.